Welcome to the forefront of sustainable food production. Inside this facility, a revolution is taking place. It begins with the arrival of our key ingredient, millions of premium, large white mealworm. Arriving in climate-controlled containers, they are kept in a dormant state to ensure freshness. The journey from farm to factory is precisely timed for optimal quality control. Before processing begins, our lab technicians take samples for rigorous quality analysis. We check for size, color, and vitality. Only the best make the cut. Each batch is logged into our central system, creating a digital record from farm to fork. Once approved, the crates are queued for their first transformation, a deep clean. The process is fully automated to maintain the highest hygiene standards. Welcome to the cleaning line, where precision engineering meets nature. First, vibrating screens separate the mealworms from any remaining bran or husk. This leftover material is collected and repurposed as nutrient-rich agricultural feed. Next, an air classification system uses precise jets to remove any fine dust. A gentle water misting removes any remaining surface impurities. They then enter a rotating drum washer for a thorough, yet delicate, hydro-clean. Excess water is shaken off as they exit the washer, preparing them for sterilization. To ensure complete food safety, they enter a high-temperature steam tunnel. Here, live steam instantly and humanely sterilizes the mealworms, locking in purity. Exiting the tunnel, the mealworms are now sterile and ready for the next stage. Optical sensors perform a final quality check before dehydration. For long shelf life without preservatives, we move to dehydration. This industrial drum dryer uses precise indirect heat to gently remove moisture. The continuous tumbling action ensures every single worm is dried evenly. What emerges is a lightweight, shelf-stable, and crunchy protein source. The texture is now brittle, perfect for the next step in our process. From here, they are transported via enclosed conveyors to the milling room. Our operators constantly monitor the feed rate to maintain consistent quality. A holding silo ensures a steady, uninterrupted supply for the grinding mills. The journey from whole insect to fine powder is about to begin. This is the heart of protein transformation. The dried mealworms enter the stainless steel hammer mill for their final breakdown.
Inside, high-speed rotating hammers pulverize the insects into a coarse flour.
A precision screen ensures only particles of the correct size pass through. The result is a fine, light brown powder, pure, concentrated mealworm protein. Its neutral aroma and fine texture make it ideal for blending with traditional flours. This closed system prevents any contamination and keeps the product pure.
It's then stored in dedicated silos, ready for the bakery.
We immediately test the powder for protein content and particle size consistency. The results show a protein content of 85.2% and consistent particle size. Simultaneously, we prepare the traditional ingredients, premium wheat flour. These ingredients will soon meet the insect protein for the first time.
The magic begins in the blending tower, where wheat flour meets insect protein.
A giant ribbon blender works to combine the flours into a perfectly homogeneous mix. Precisely metered water and yeast are added to begin the alchemy of bread making.
Heavy-duty dough hooks work the ingredients, developing the gluten network.
The result is a nutrient-dense dough with a warm, slightly nutty color. The dough then moves to the divider, where it's cut into perfectly equal portions. Each piece is pre-shaped into a ball, preparing it for the final form. They then enter the fermentation chamber, a warm and humid environment for proofing. Here, the yeast activates, causing the dough to rise and develop its characteristic flavor.
Emerging light and airy, the dough is now ready for the oven.
The proofed loaves are gently loaded onto the mesh belt of our massive tunnel oven. They travel through precisely controlled temperature zones for a perfect bake.
What emerges are golden brown loaves with a perfect crust and a soft interior.
The aroma is familiar, yet this loaf represents a giant leap for sustainable food.
The loaves must now cool completely on a spiral cooling tower before slicing.
Perfectly aligned, they enter the high-speed slicing machine. Ultra-sharp blades create uniform slices, ready for packaging. Robotic arms then place the sliced loaves into branded, recyclable packaging. Every single package passes through a metal detector and check weigher for safety. Finally, a robotic palletizer stacks the finished products onto pallets. In our pastry division, the same protein powder creates flaky masterpieces. The dough is laminated with precision butter layers to create that classic flaky texture. It's then cut into precise triangles, the classic croissant shape. Automated arms gently curl each triangle into its iconic crescent form. The shaped croissant's proof, allowing the layers to relax and expand. They are then baked to a deep golden brown, their layers separating beautifully.
The result is impossibly flaky, with the added nutritional boost of insect protein.
The delicate pastries are carefully packaged to preserve their perfect form. From one ingredient comes a complete range of products, ready for the world. This is more than a factory. This is how we build a sustainable future, one loaf at a time.